Hola, muy buenas a todos y bienvenidos a mi canal. Y estamos aquí por donde habíamos dejado con The Outer Worlds. Y nos vamos para allá porque tenemos bastantes cosas que hacer. Ahora es, ¿a dónde vamos? Porque tenemos tantas misiones. Tengo bastantes misiones que no sé. Vamos a salir de aquí y decidimos, ¿vale? Porque tenemos bastantes cosas para ir y tal. Y no sé muy bien para dónde ir. Porque tenemos tantas misiones en este planeta, tío. Creo que es el planeta más grande que nos hemos encontrado. Y luego está la parte esta de aquí, todo esto de aquí grande, que me falta por explorar. O sea, que me falta medio mapa por explorar del planeta este, tío. Me falta por explorar esto, me falta por explorar esto de aquí, esto de aquí. Esto ya lo hicimos. Vale, vamos a ver, diario. ¿Qué misión tenemos? Sí, pero no quiero hacer eso ahora. Localiza Reina tal. Este está aquí, así que por el momento esperamos. Flores para Sebastián. ¿Qué me estás contando, colega? ¿Qué me estás contando? Vale. Misión de facción. Esa es ahí. Vale, esta no. Esa es aquí. Esa se puede. Esa está lejos. Esa está también ahí. Esa está allá. Esa también está allá. Esa también está allá. Joder, colega. Y esa está ahí. Y aquí hay algo que hacer. Es que esto me llamó bastante la atención, tío. Encrucijadas del salto del arroyo. Pues fíjate que vamos a ir un momento aquí. Vamos a ir ahí, a ver a dónde vamos, porque hay bastantes cosas que ver ahí. Y tenemos dos misiones. Y de ahí podemos tirar... Podemos tirar a la parte de arriba. Uy, ¿qué pasa?
No one saw me trip over that, right?
Vamos a ver. Aquí tenemos la misión del vicario. Y tenemos también la misión de... Ah, vale, de la parte esta. Pero bueno, aquí a lo mejor conseguimos una misión más. Pero bueno, ya es que es el último planeta, el penúltimo planeta, creo yo. Hola.
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits. You're looking for Ms. Malin. On an errand for the boss lady? Oh, that sounds ominous. Yeah. Ms. Malin won't like that a whit. She's not but just down the way. A 10 to 1 says she's either pouring drinks or skinning a sprat in the saloon. Word to the wise, Ms. Malin don't take kindly to interlopers. When I said sprat, I didn't mean the sort with whiskers and a tail. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron. No reservation, no problem. Day trippers are always welcome.
Esto es como una especie de hotel gigante con posadas y todo.
Check in with Ms. Malin. She'll set you. Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best kept secret in all of Monarch. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Understand? Man, oh man, it has been a blue moon since I had to break out the Hookem-spiel. Allow me to paint a picture in your mind. A parcel of pure paradise nestled beneath a waterfall within a mountain. We've got activities of leisure. We got proclivities for vice. We got booze and bets and non-communal beds. Sublight owned and run, so you know you're safe while you're breaking the laws. Check in at the saloon to start spending your bits now.
Vale.
For a round of whist. Or a round of whiskey. Or both.
¿Te quieres emborrachar, Nioka? Pues vamos para el bar. Hostia, es grande, ¿eh? El pueblo este. Matón de Sublight.
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so adept looking my whole life.
Watch yourself, Captain. This guy's got eyes like a sprat set on stealing your dinner.
Oh, now, come on. All I mean is, well, rather that, you don't seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantium goldblood. Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a...
A ver qué me propones. Acabas de decirme guiño, vete a guiñarme un ojo.
It's no flattery when it's true. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders.
No te voy a ayudar.
Faster, cheaper. Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run. As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around these parts.
Bueno.
In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit.
Un 5% no. Que sea el 35, colega.
35%? Are you out of your gourd?
No.
If I wasn't recovering from a bout of Margellans, I wouldn't stand for this. But things are what they are, so I'll agree to it. My sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods, I'll be here. Got the good?
¿También puñetas? Metemos un puñetazo, tío. Espérate, por favor. Nunca hemos hecho esto, bro. Voy a guardar partida. Necesito dar un puñetazo en el ojo, tío.
Got the goods?
Hostia.
Ow! What was that for?
¿Vuelves a decir guiño otra vez? Venga, atrévete.
No, I wouldn't dream of it, really. Wink. Ow! Oh, for the love of... I thought we were joking! If this well's shut, I swear I'll... Nothing. Please and thank you. Though, you put that mean right hook to good use getting my drugs, and I'll be more than happy.
Va a subir a reputación por pegarle. Maravilloso.
Got the good? Hit.
Lila me envía aquí para reunir con Catherine Malin.
Wow. You're either an extremely important person, or slated for a slow and torturous death. I do hope it's the former. Either way, you'll find Miss Catherine Malin straight... Sure it is. Wink.
¿Le puedo meter otra hostia? Madre mía. Verdad. Pesado el señor ese. Máquina expendedora. ¿Vendemos todo? Hostia. $36 y $38. ¿Y Nioka qué lleva de armadura? 50. 55 de armadura. La puta madre, colega, tío. 29, 22. Claro, pero Nioka... ¿Por esto? ¿O por qué? No sé por qué Nioka... ¿Nioka? ¿Pero por qué tiene 55 de armadura? Ah, hostia, chaval, es que no la tumba ni Dios. 22 y 29. Pero esta es pesada. Pesada, vale. 43, 29. Cuerpo a cuerpo con una mano. Vale. Y cabeza 20 y tal. 29. Pues te vas a quedar así. Vale, vamos a vender el resto. Vender. No, cancelar, no quiero vender eso. ¿Quién vive aquí? Ah, que esto es una habitación para mí, en caso de que quiera. Matona. Empleado.
This is Reginald's stuff, all right, but it looks like he's not home.
Ah, está la habitación del tío ese, ¿no?
Try to figure out where he's gone.
Pasa, 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 que no nos pillen. Aquí está, ¿no? No puede creer que siga atrapado en este pueblo dejado de la mano de la ley. Primero creo que por fin he encontrado una... Túnel de banco arriba afuera. He sacado una perita y 200. Vale, vamos por él.
Sounds like Cheney's gone gold panning down the river. I guess even scholars need to find ways to make ends meet in exile.
Want to make a run with me to Stella Bay? The boss lady told me to take the night off.
No, I'm beat. I just got back from delivering to that house with a strange family.
The ones that always smell like raw meat, got splotches of blood on them?
Yep, oddest thing. Cans of horse limbs, but only...
I offer high quality. If you bloody it, you buy.
A ver. ¡Hostia! Nivel 22 vende cosas esta, ¿eh? Vale. Hostia, vale la pena, ¿eh? ¿Y tú?
Hungry? I'm famished myself. No rubbernecking.
¿Le tengo que comprar a este algo? Cobertura ocular. Tableta de sublight. Creo que es esto, ¿no? Ah, sí, lo del sublight. Y esta también se la vamos a comprar. Busca pistas, ¿vale? Consigue la tecnológica de monarca. Laboratorio abandonado. Ah, pero esto sí nos vamos. A ver. Este tío está ahí. Vale, vamos a ir a por él ahora. Agente de seguros. A ver.
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in?
Desmembramientos en oferta.
Dismemberment policies. Buy one, get plenty. As my boss likes to say, there's a policy for every... We've ensured unusually expressive eyebrows, outrageous statements, disastrous marriages.
Hemos asegurado matrimonios. ¿Quién asegura sus cejas?
Usually character actors, or corporate execs with menacing stares. Those are mostly for top-rungers in Byzantium who have a lot of social... There's one for your beloved eloping with your sibling, your beloved eloping with their sibling, scandalous rumors for... We try to cover every possible hazard to... That policy is almost exclusively for our corporate clientele. In the unlikely event they make a claim about a product that turns out to be less than accurate, they need some kind of protection against the damage.
Vale.
One thing's for sure, you won't find better policy protection against sudden lunar...
¿Por qué tenéis una oficina monarca?
We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax-related purposes, this office is an official enclave of Byzantium. Legally speaking, corporations are not allowed to operate on Monarch, but financially speaking, there are certain costs to run. So while our official address is in the city, and while our office here is technically an extension of that address, we found it more so we can... What's the phrase? We prefer to think of it as chasing the savings. Turns out that not having to pay kickbacks, fines, and rent in the most... Plus, Sublight keeps this place running remarkably well, and they
Vamos a meternos aquí.
Great work.
What do you think you're doing?
¡Ay! Me ha pillado. ¿Le pago? ¡Lo que me dé la gana!
Suspicion levels minimal.
Incoming.
¡No! ¿Pero qué hace?
Hey, everyone all right?
No os han escuchado, ¿no?
I see you're still in one piece. However, you never know when that could change. Consider our... Note that all of your fragments must...
Vale, no nos han pillado. Hemos matado al robot antes de que llegue la alarma. Menos mal, tío. La puta madre, chaval. Qué susto me ha dado. Matón, patrón de salto. A ver, este es este tío.
You don't look like a smuggler nor a dandy. Catherine sends you back here? On second thought, it's... What's your... No, I don't have any... Ugh. If it's only a drink you're after, the full... This here's the ante up, where you place your bet. Tossball, autoloader races, card games, you name it. I ain't picky. And we'll both break your legs if you lose, then shirk on paying.
Ah, esa es Catherine.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Catherine, you're as welcoming as ever.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my...
Sí, por pedacito parece que te refieres a un mojón de manti, entonces sí.
I'll be sure to remember that, fella. Want to tell me what you need? Well? If it's one that don't mind getting dirty. But how am I to know whether you're reliable? Against my better judgment, there's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of... Kill him, run him out. I don't rightly care for
No, lo vamos a matar, pero
so long
dejaremos
as
ir.
Clive knows resistance to me is costly. Hit him where it hurts, in his gut or his production lines. Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the camp. It'll be more than good when you've finished. Maybe not for Clive. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps. May luck be with you. How's Sure. Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia. All right. One of my runners uncovered a cache of Alta Vitae gas, left in a lab when the board abandoned Cascadia. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe.
Vale.
I do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through, or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system?
And will again. We ought to be taking any opportunity we get to bury those critters in lead.
Direct and aggressive. I always did like your sensibilities. You know when to strike and when to wait. Shame what came of your crew.
Crews are for ships. They were a family.
Close enough. Now, after you clear the manti nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills.
Tengo yo
Or you can
conocimientos
force it through
técnicos.
with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option though, unless you want to get dead.
Well, I haven't seen the system, but I feel confident saying I can split her asunder.
I'll just bet you can. Men of the cloth never do cease to amaze me. Bright as a newborn star on the outside, blackest of holes within. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. Use the passcode Antediluvian on the terminal to get in.
Vale.
Best of luck, Fixer.
Nivel 21. A ver qué podemos hacer con esto. Luego deberíamos empezar a subir persuasión, seguramente. Vamos a empezar a subirla ya. Vale. A ver qué más hay por aquí.
She'll pull you out of the sulfur, so long as you don't mind being in her debt.
Efficient, clever, ruthless. I like her.
always imagined Fallbrook would be
Fancier, stocked with better booty.
Can I help you? Don't think we've spoken before. I would remember. Most of the freshies spend their first day in the saloon. Fresh to Fallbrook, I mean. I'm real friendly. Figure I've talked up everyone in town by now. Every day I've been here has been my lucky day. Never won so much. Aside from a close call during my wilderness hike, it's been a grand adventure. I'm dreadful blessed that Captain... you wouldn't have heard of them. They're just a small pot of smugglers. Kept getting their spoils stolen when they went to fence them. So they hired on a merc. They didn't mind my being so talkative. Captain Criley, he does ask me to shut it sometimes. In fact, I probably shouldn't be flapping my gums about his crew. Well, Captain Criley wanted to take a pit stop. I'm the hired security, see? They pay me to guard the cargo, but it's my first shore leave with the crew and my maiden voyage before that. Captain warned us to take care around Devil's Peak. The bigger beasties tend to roam the slopes there.
Sí, cierto
Mid-morning,
es.
I thought I'd try Fallbrook's self-guided wilderness hike, the one that leads up around the mountain. Safe enough, else they wouldn't. Scarcely made it back in one piece. You can say that again. Wilderness almost got me pushing up daisies. If I wasn't so fleet-footed, I never would have escaped them Raptidon. To outrun him, I had to ditch my bag. All the bit cards from my winnings were weighing it down.
Hay bits ahí.
Because it was my favorite gun tote. Right then.
Me viene bien eso.
Right then.
Vale. A ver, primero vamos a ir por aquí.
If you're feeling like the civilized type, the waterfall's a good spot to wash your clothes.
Vamos a por el tío este que está aquí. Esta misión la llevamos arrastrando mucho tiempo, ¿eh?
What do you want? Oh, hey, Vicar Max. What are you doing on Monarch? I thought scienticians ain't welcome here.
Haven't you heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a fucking worker's paradise. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Never worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite, living off my goodwill. Well, guess what?
¿Qué está pasando aquí?
This is the guy who told me about the book while we were in prison. I lied about finding a scholar. But I don't care about any of that anymore. I just want to inflict massive amounts of pain on this guy. Yes, that's about the long and short of it. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. I was...
Wait! I know who can translate the book for you.
It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by law, it will make me feel a whole lot better. Okay. Talk, Reggie.
It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies. It's true. My father collected some extra bits on the side by diverting some... The way he told it, he thought the book looked valuable, so he took it. Couldn't find any buyers when it turned out to not only be...
Fine. We've got more important things to do anyway.
Vale. No te comas con la ermitaña en Escila. Ah, que está en Escila. Esta será ya la chica que me falta allí, ¿no?
Could I have a word with you, Captain?
Sí, ¿qué pasa?
I want to thank you for talking some sense into me back there with Cheney. It has been a long time since I gave in to my violent enthusiasm.
No pasa nada.
Oh, exactly as you'd imagine. Can't say I enjoyed the stint. The way I see it, the universe was snapping me back to where I needed to be. You're right. I owe you an apology. I've been so obsessed for so long, I couldn't see anything else. You offered me a place on your crew, friendship. And even then, you saved me from myself. I don't know if I could live with myself. You owe me nothing, I know, but I'm begging your forgiveness. Thank you. I promise I'll be nothing but truthful from this point.
Vale, perdonado estás. Por ahí no hay nada, ¿no? Vale, y por aquí sí que había algo. No sé qué es esto. Aquí no hay nada. Vale. ¿Y por ahí arriba hay algo? Ah, que por aquí puedo... Vale, tenemos la nave aquí. Perfecto. O sea que podemos aparcar aquí también. Vale, a ver, misiones que tenemos por aquí. Yo iría a Monarca y entregaría las misiones que tengo por ahí, tío. Bahía Estelar, vamos para allá. Que tenemos unas cuantas misiones por ahí, tío, las terminamos y hasta que si no, tenemos 50.000 misiones. A ver cómo hacemos esto. A ver si carga mapa. Bueno, mientras. Aquí esta misión no. Tampoco. Esta sí que es aquí. Vamos a esta misión.
Hey, Max. What does your religion say happens to us after we die?
The body returns to the universe from whence it came. I'm sure you've seen a corpse in the various stages of decay.
Why do we exist in the first place, then?
New face, huh? You from off-world?
Ah, este es el Harry, que este.
A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink. Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell and revel? Me and my friends have taken our destiny into our own hands. We're untethered. Well, as long as we don't run out of... But until the windfall's gone, we're riding high. See, we just walked out on our work. It ain't any one thing but the sum of it all, having to work longer shifts for less bits. And the wages we do earn don't cover as much as... Our supervisor, Velma, goes on and on about quarterly profits and meeting quotas. But that ain't what Sanjar promised us. Velma refuses to... We won't go back until she agrees to pay us fair and proper. Us on Monarch. We're free from the board, you know? Sure thing.
Vuestros ahorros han volado. Sanjar va a despedir a Velma si no volvéis al trabajo.
I never meant to call for anyone's head on a pike. Velma's not my favorite person, but she ain't been... Devil it all. Now you got me feeling sorry for her. Fine. I guess tell Velma not to worry. We'll look out for her.
Vale. Tenemos que ir a hablar con ella. Sí. Bueno, lo de los ahorros estaría bien porque le robamos el dinero. Si no hubiéramos tenido suficiente intimidación, o sea, mentira de esta, vamos a hablar con ella.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but...
We spat in your spirits, Velma.
You notice my mood? I'm surprised you can see straight through.
Hola, la llamo
I'd be
borracha.
seeing triple and I'd still think you're being unkind. I just might find it funnier.
Well, you try wrangling half a ton of dead fish with decades-old equipment and see what it does for your disposition. Anyway... You knocked any sense... Well, that's... awful nice of him. Thanks for your help. You've gotten me out of a tight spot here. Take this for your efforts. Something else on...
No, gracias. 12.000 de experiencia, bien. Aquí hay otra misión. No, pero esta misión no. Esta misión no. Tampoco. Esta sí. Esta se puede hacer. Uy.
Between you and me, preacher, I don't think you can trust Sam.
On that point, we're in agreement.
I keep catching that bucket of bolts around my room. It says it's cleaning up bottles, but I ain't buying it.
You think you could be a bored spy?
Oh, fuck.
You again! You've really got...
Braxton. I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got
Está
nothing.
tan esto, tío.
Oh. In that case, he told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick and he had some so maybe look for him.
We're in agreement that this Braxton is probably dead, right?
Gonna take it easy.
Vale, a ver, diario. Y ahí tengo la otra misión aquí. Es que tengo muchas misiones aquí, tío, que nos hemos dejado antes. Digo, pues vamos a completarlas, así vamos bajando un poco las misiones, tío.
Who the fuck are you? This ain't your alley.
Ah, este es el matón asqueroso.
What are you doing here? Berta already pissed by the... Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. And not that it's any of your business.
No es porque lo digo yo.
Oh yeah? What are you saying exactly?
Te has pasado intimidando a la gente. Si tienes un poco de cabeza y así, te no vuelve nunca más.
Wow. Most of the pencil pushers around here cave as soon as you look at them funny. Fine, we're going. This ain't worth it.
Vamos para allá a informar del asesinato.
Well, I see you've had a sobering effect on our...
Sir, please stop.
Forgive me, Celia. I couldn't help myself. Anyway. But that's terrible. What happened? I'm glad to hear you've dealt with them. They've been causing quite a bit of trouble around town. I've been consumed with other matters of late, but I would have dealt with them eventually. Of course, still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated.
600 de paz, está bien. No vamos a hacer la misión principal esta aún. A ver, asuntos peligrosos, aquí no es. Asuntos de familia, aquí tampoco es. El juego de Grimm, aquí sí que es. En un momento, mira cómo finalizamos las misiones. ¡Pam, pam, pam! Ah, este es el del póster.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? It's signed by Birdie, Black Hole, Hole. Everyone's heard of him, even on Monarch. You must be a Hammers fan for sure. Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was gonna spend at the bar. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
Vale, gracias.
This is the simple truth. We are all molecular machines. The body...
Vale, vamos a ver. A ver. Flores para Sebastián. Aquí.
is a collection of atoms. The mind.
Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in Raptidon tongue? You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal.
Sebastian, you ever get your hands on those pheromone sacs? Manipillars ain't gonna hunt themselves, you know.
I must have hunted a dozen, but I couldn't find a single sack on any of them.
Manipillars ain't got pheromone sacs. I just told him that so he'd stop asking me for...
At least I'm getting a good haul of claws. You're in good hands, traveling with Monarch's top merc. Still, if you want... Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that rap... I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested. Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, hmm? Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks...
Siempre da espacio para que no me pierda.
But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit. Like... You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice. Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace...
Da la buena noticia, Celia. Vamos para allá.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to... Was he like, yay, a date with Celia? I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more...
Yo gusta Celia.
Not to worry. If I never buy another Raptidon tongue... look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nonbu... Anyhow.
Vale, perfecto. Una misión menos. A ver. La trucha vuelve a casa. ¿Esto qué mierda es? El hombre del vacío. Aquí no es. Ahora los tiempos de pionera. Ah, esto no se puede ahora. Son todos ya fuera, ¿eh? Ubicación, región. Monarca. A ver. Vamos a... Aquí tenemos unas cuantas, ¿no? Vamos para allá. Nos faltan 20 minutos. En 20 minutos podemos hacer alguna cosilla más. Ay, Dios mío. Madre mía, lo que me cruje todos los brazos, tú. ¿Me lo puedo romper? A ver, aquí tenemos una misión. Bueno, quien dice una, dice unas cuantas. A ver, ¿qué era esto? Vamos a hacer esta, ya que está ahí al lado. Por eso lo que dije, que lo mejor era pegarse un volteo por todo el mapa, pillar las puntas de ruta para teleportarse y así tardamos menos luego en hacer las misiones. Antes hemos tardado la vida en ver todo y ahora vamos de un punto a otro. Ah. A ver, ¿esto cómo era? Vamos a echar un vistazo a ver si hay alguna forma de entrar. Está sellado por aquí. Si no entramos por la fuerza, que den por culo, ¿sabes? Me da que vamos a tener que entrar por la puerta principal. Sí, por aquí no se puede entrar. Ah, a ver. La puerta esa está sellada. Ahora vamos, espera.
Oh, no. No. No, no.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Se puede entrar por ahí, por la parte de atrás? Ahí estamos. Sabía que tiene que haber algún sitio escondido, tú. Perfecto.
Now keep quiet.
Qué pena que no tengo suficiente medicina, tío, para suministrarles eso. Uf, ¿cómo vamos para allá, tío? Tengo que ir hasta allá. A ver si se va para la derecha. Viene para acá, tío. No sé dónde va a ir.
Here they come.
Vamos ahí, nos cagan hostias. ¿Cómo? ¿Qué hacemos, tío? Espérate, a ver si ya podíamos conseguir por ahí. Y cargo partida un momento, es que no sé. Si es así, cargo partida, ¿eh? A ver. Vale, pues sí, pues cargo partida un momento. Es esta, ¿no? Autoguardado. Creo que era esta. Vamos a ver. No, esta no era. Guardado rápido era este. Vamos a ver. Vale. Hemos despedido a todos los bichos.
Ready, action. Has been subdued. Your grave site is.
Something's not right.
Falta ya poco.
Oh, thank you.
Uf, madre mía.
Whoa now. And just what do you figure you're doing up here? These are my private quarters, friend. I don't allow tours up here. I don't allow tours ever on deeper consideration.
Uy, este debe intimidar poco, ¿eh?
Certain things require a mess to do well. See, I was just killing sometime. I prefer to prepare my dinner by my own hand. Nothing like... Apology considered. Whether accepted, intrusions, and infractions. So, what can I...
I'm not saying you shouldn't vex this guy, but if you do, it's been nice knowing you.
While I approve of your associate's cautious nature, let us move forward with the present... By sublight, you mean Catherine, do you not? That greedy, star-crossed sow. Listen, friend. The Borst King of Monarch does not negotiate with coveters. How about you bring me Catherine's severed head?
Voy a matar a
I
este.
will gift you a lifetime supply of Borst. You desire that I should lower myself to Catherine's level of crassness and filth? The king built this golden monopoly brick by brick from the rubble when the corpse abandoned Monarch. According to whom? No. I don't see the advantage to me. Besides... Never mind. Never I should mind? I will never you write up your... Listen, friend. The Borst King of Monarch. Piss. And I had hoped it might not come to...
Covering you!
Well done. We're still alive.
Vamos a ver qué tiene por aquí. Ah, que podríamos haber venido por aquí. También. Vamos por aquí. Ay. Lo que pasa es que no sé por aquí por dónde se va. O sea, aparte de la parte principal, es que no lo sé. Ah, que esto es parte del complejo. Vamos a hablar con ella. Todavía llevamos ya una hora, Tenemos que dejar esto. Pa. Vale, vamos a hablar con ella. Terminamos la misión y lo dejamos ya. Y nos quedará solamente lo demás para el próximo episodio. No creo que nos quede mucho más. Después de todo esto y la misión principal.
Remind me never to get on Ms. Malin.
Please say the Oda corpse you're wearing is... Huh. Not much boast to that declaration. You ain't wrong, but I prefer a man of... Still, this ought to compensate for your troubles.
20.000 de experiencia. Todas a punto de subir a otro nivel. A ver, ¿cuántas misiones tenemos tú? ¡Ey! ¿Estás ahí? Vamos a ver.
You'd think folks were pissing in the alleyways as well.
A ver. Ventajas. ¿Qué más hay que hacer aquí? Recupera las medicinas, informa a Nelson. Vamos para allá. Ah, vale. Que no sabía dónde estaba, pero está ahí fuera ahora. Vamos a hacer esto también.
Did you find them? Tell me you found my my sprat carry. Just tell me straight and don't... Sprats can always be replaced. Excellent. Oh, this is... Search Fallbrook. Either half the Sprats got loose on their own, or they'll be... You want your cut? You get me the rest of my
¿Perdona? estás contando? ¿En serio? Tengo que hacer gilipollas con unas putas ratas.
Minnie Malin, get your twitchy whiskers back here. Don't you run out that door. It's a crew. Close the damn door.
¡Hostia!
Let my sprats out. Damn it all. Now look what you've done. It'll take me ages to round him up. State your purpose. Missing? Nope. Nope. Mine are all... I've got an animal rescue service to oversee, and it ain't easy. Lots to do. Got a multitude of sprats to spay and feed. Day in, day out, they ran their little route, getting picked off along the way. What was...
Vamos a ayudarle.
I don't care if Nilsson sent you or not. You won't be hurt. Back out of this domicile, hands up. You want to dig through sprat droppings? Be my guest.
Qué asco, tú. Lleno de mierda que está esto. Ratrucha, ¿sabes? ¿El pijo?
No, but thank you. Oh, you're still here. Deal? A rather bad one indeed. The fellas swore Fallbrook, and now that I've run dry, or nearly so, the fellas have abandoned me back to Byzantium. Don't suppose I could just ask you to...
Hasta luego. Vaya gilipollas, tú.
Got the goods? Because I know you... You do? I mean, you do! Of course you... Right, right. As promised, your cut, plus a little extra to show...
¿Cuánto me ha pagado? $8.000 de experiencia. Bueno. Vale. Diario. Quedan 3. Bueno, yo creo que estas las podemos hacer el día siguiente. El próximo día. Hemos hecho bastantes misiones, pero un huevo. La puta. Vale, chicos, pues vamos a dejarlo aquí. Vamos a guardar. Espérate que me den todo. ¿Algo más? Aparte de eso. Ya, guardado con éxito. Vale. Vamos a guardar. Vamos a guardar uno nuevo. Y lo vamos a dejar así. Así que nada, espero que os haya gustado, comentad que os ha parecido y nos vemos en el siguiente episodio. Hasta la próxima, chao.